Victor Oladipo, a terror with the ball in his hands. He'll be the spark for his team as they assemble themselves for basketball at Barclays Center. Heat, Nets. The tip-off coming up right after this. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. Take a look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for Miami, they win one, they lose one. They think they're going in the right direction, then they seem to take a step back. It's been a season of inconsistencies so far.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Jimmy Butler, Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Tucker in at the power forward position. And for Brooklyn, Jordan is out there with James Johnson. And it's Durant, then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Here we go. Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
You know, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
That's good from Tucker. Both free throws good from Tucker.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Irving against Oladipo. It's Durant on the wing. Over Butler. Durant, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Here's Tucker. The kick out to Oladipo. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Nets. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Butler. The second chance effort, shoots. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Lets a floater go. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Thunder. Chalk up 2 there.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Harden dishes to Jordan. Irving with the ball. Lowry picks him up. A 3-ball. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now, here's Adebayo. Great D that time from Jordan.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
The pass to Adebayo. And he lays it straight in.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Harden against Lowry. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Outside Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Release so quick, especially off the pass.
Pass to Butler. To the middle. And Jordan sends it back. Stolen by Tucker. Passes to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Harden the pass to Johnson. The wide open look for Durant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's good.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
And here's Harden. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Durant drops it in from 14 feet away. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
We know Oladipo is one of the quickest guys in the game. He is devastating on the drive.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 2. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Now Oladipo. James Harden missing on the 3. Oladipo, good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Now Oladipo. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for James Harden. Then for the Heat, Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Hero subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill.
Both shots good from the stripe. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Pacers. Durant dishes to Jordan. Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Heat have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Hero. He's covered by Irving. Adebayo with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nets trail by 3. Durant, the pass to Jordan. Durant feeling it out a bit. Outside Irving. That's tipped. Lowry finds. Oh!
Well, a little show and tell from the butler, Jimmy, giving the fans their money's worth.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Irving from past the arc. That one no good. And it's Miami the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Miami leading by 7. And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Irving with it, playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Irving. Then for the Heat, Akpawa's checked in. Robinson is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside for Robinson. The pass to Hero. To the inside. Wow, hammering it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Mills after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Griffin. To end the run. And Adebayo sends it back. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Puts up a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for James Harden.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Here's Hero, guarded by Harris.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great defensive coaches in college basketball. He will play hard on that end.
Passes it to Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And he sinks the second. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star Game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Now here's Griffin. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's Hero, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Here's Adebayo, and it's Griffin with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Harris kicks to Mills. Dishes it to Griffin. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mills passes to Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
A tenacious forward with high energy. It's clear that Griffin is still capable of throwing down a double-double.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Blake Griffin.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Blake Griffin hits them both. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Mills. Makes it off the glass. Mills has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Hero. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. Adebayo passes to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's showing off a polished skill set, is Markieff Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good.
What a story for Markieff Morris, taking exactly 1 pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Morris drops them both. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Here's Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Griffin. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Robinson passes to Dedmon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Luwawu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Heat getting the bucket. Claxton the pass to Griffin. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Hero. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
They've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. The Heat leading by 14. Inside, here's Dedmon. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that field, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. First one falls for him. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Harden dishes to Griffin. That shot missing, and it's Miami the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nets trail by 16, and here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the three off target. Here's Oladipo. That one's in, only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Harris. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
That's good from Oladipo.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Butler's checked in, so he gets them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Irving against Butler. Durant for three. The shot missing. And Miami the other way now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the shot goes in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
So it's Brooklyn now. 19-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's Durant. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Lowry passes to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Pass to Tucker. The three. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden has a wide open look. No good on the three.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Nets trail by 17. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good from outside. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The pass to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Oladipo. Oh!
My goodness.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Durant. Irving with a clean look. Another miss by Irving. The Heat leading by 17. Outside Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Tucker. Dedmon trying to break free. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. But they'll get another chance. That one goes in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now, here's Lowry. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Oladipo for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, KD. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got 12.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. Miami leading by 12. And here's Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Durant. The Nets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, that's a hard drive to the cup, and Lowry not about to be denied in that instant.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Now Harden, 5 points in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. For Brooklyn, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Floats it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
You love the quick decision-making of Victor Oladipo, especially in the pick and roll, where he can slice and dice the defense with his passing ability.
Nets trail by 14. Now, here is Irving. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Johnson.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Tucker. Some changes for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Both free throws good from Tucker. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. And there's the pass to Durant. The offensive rebound. Here's Luwawu. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Butler attacking, and slam dunk by Butler.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Mills after the Heat pick up 2. The 3. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Timeout called, the Heat.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Irving. And then for Miami, Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Tyler Hero in for Victor Oladipo. Lowry with the ball. He's got 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 8 points.
Put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Nets trail by 18.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
It's the Nets now after the Heat pick up 2. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Now here's Lowry, covered by Mills. Lowry passes to Morris. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And too long on the shot.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
One shot.
I think now that he's become a perennial all-star, it's easy to forget. It wasn't until his 9th year in the league that Kyle Lowry made his first all-star game.
Now here's Mills. He has 5. Harris outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Miami leading by 21. Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's 12 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's Mills. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
2 points. That one goes.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here is Lowry, covered by Mills. And good that time. Lowry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Mills. Harris outside. Claxton the pass to Durant. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Griffin. Looking to get back on track here. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Butler.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Mills. Will it go? Rebound by Butler. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Morris throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And here is KD. Over Morris. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah. So big. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and Oladipo, he's missed so much time due to injuries these last few seasons, but guys, when he's healthy, he's the whole package at guard.
He played a little bit of point guard in the league, and but he's a natural fit at the combo guard. Great job of shooting.
And I love the physicality that he attacks the defenses with. You know what? I think he continually tests opponents at both ends of the floor.
And you know, as we've seen in the past from all-star talent shows, he can sing.
Oh, yeah.
He can sing.
That's right.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Heat shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
And the rejection by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
Harden against Lowry. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Durant, and there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Durant, and Adebayo with the block. Denied. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. That one goes. Count it. And here are the Heat now. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, The franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Robinson's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant against Robinson. Now the pass to Irving. High post shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Now Irving. He's got 8. He kicks to Johnson. The dish to Harden. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one drops.
Well, how about the 2008 NBA draft? DeAndre Jordan becomes the 35th pick and becomes an all-star for the first time in 2017. Boy, really an example of what can happen when you put the work in.
Heroes checked in for the Heat. And so Jordan nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Pass to Tucker. Johnson with the block. They get it back. Hero, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's KD. Great touch on the 16-footer. Durant's got 20 points.
Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Passes it to Adebayo. To the wing on the left, and Harden comes to help. Oladipo for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Harden can't hit. The Heat leading by 20. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. It's Oladipo on the wing. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Hero. He has 7. And Harden comes to help. In the corner, it's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th assist on the night. Nets trail by 21. Harden scanning the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you love how Durant goes into the contact. This guy is always looking for an opportunity to get to the foul line.
For Brooklyn, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw drops for KD.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
Griffin's checked in for James Johnson. The Heat also with a sub. Morris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And KD drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Heat leading by 19. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 14. Morris kicks to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Durant lays it in. KD's got 24 points. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Guarded by KD. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Down by 15. Irving can't get it to go. One-on-one fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 9th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And Harris subbed in for Kevin Durant. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Harden. 11 points in the game. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 14 points.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Nets trail by 16. Irving with it. He's got 10. The pass to Claxton. And here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Now Oladipo. Here's Morris. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one at the line is good. Mills, he's checked in for Harris. And Miami also making a switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Miami leading by 14. Here's Hero. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Shots good from Butler.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Irving. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And here's Mills from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler so crafty at using his body to get into the lane. How pretty is that?
Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. Harden outside. Passes to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Mills with it. Guarded now by Morris. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Off target from outside. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. They lead by 11. Down low. Here's Morris. And there it is for him. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Pass to Irving. Outside for Griffin. And the Nets miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Heat. Nets trail by 13. Outside Irving. In the corner, Harden. High, arcing shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Kyrie Irving third.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
And both free throws good for James Harden. 1:52 left to play here in the third. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And Adebayo drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the pass to Mills. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hero. And Morris throws it down.
Well, this is what you like to see from Morris, being aggressive. Hammer it down with authority, big man.
It's the Nets now. 15-point game. Irving passes to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The three from Mills. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, we know this. When Jimmy Butler is cooking, he can put points on the board in a hurry. Look out.
Nets shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Here's Griffin. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pass to Adebayo. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here is Lowry. 18 points for him. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Nets trail by 17.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just textbook timing right there. Jimmy Butler understanding when to rise and fire.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Heat running away with it. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Mills. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. James Johnson is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Johnson. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat leading by 20. Hero passes to Lowry. Can't get it to fall. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Johnson.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Adebayo drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Now here's Durant, Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Butler up top, defended by Durant. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving for three. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his third assist on the night.
And we know this, when Kyrie Irving starts to get going on the offensive end, he's really tough to contain. An incredible scorer because you know he can hurt you from any area of the floor.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lowry passes to Butler. Here's Tucker. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Lowry, covered by Mills. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Good work there as it goes. 22 points for Bam Adebayo.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Three-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 18th rebound. Oh, wow!
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Nets trail by 18. Irving passes to Jordan. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler with the ball. Inside, Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's off on the first. The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 19. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry's got the ball.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
James Harden. He's checked in for Patty Mills. The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. The deep three from Harden. And the Nets miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Oladipo for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Timeout called the Nets. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Durant, no good. And here are the Heat now. They've scored 10 straight. Shots good from Butler.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the inside, and KD throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Harden against Lowry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
For his size, Kyle Lowry is as good a finisher at the rim as you'll find, and they're not going to give him a free run to the cup.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Lowry. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Irving finds Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
Two.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's Lowry. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and 1, a triangle and 2, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of the game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Harden dishes to Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan.
We're talking about a guy with great size and length and athleticism. DeAndre Jordan just keeps pressure on the defense.
And here's Miami. They're on an 18-7 run. Lowry passes to Butler. And they double up Butler. Oladipo for three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Harden outside. From the top of the key. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And stolen by Jordan. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Tucker.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The feed to Butler. Great D that time from Irving. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs. That always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Some changes for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Johnson. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Jordan. And it's Carter in for Irving. He's off on the second. He'd have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Strus's shot is good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Guy, the pass to Strus. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Nets shooting about 47% here in the fourth. No good on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Guy. There's the pass to Strus. He dishes it to Dedmon. Count that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Carter. Pass to Bembry. Outside, KD. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Guy to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Here's Strus. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Passes it to Guy. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Guy. Keeps it alive. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. Guy, the pass to Strus. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Strus. Here's Okpawa. It's hauled in by Brown. Taken away. Guy, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Strus. The pass to Guy. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.